Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to make this logo that you see on the screen right now. A friend of mine that's a subscriber asked me if I'll do this tutorial to show him how I recommended for him to do it. He tried using the SVG files, didn't have much luck with it, but now that we have the new S text node along with the other S shape nodes, the rectangle, star, and ellipse, you can pretty much do most of them without that now. We'll go ahead and start on the edit page. Go to media pool, right click, new fusion comp. You can name it if you'd like, but you don't have to. And go ahead and leave it on 5 seconds. Put it on your timeline and go to fusion. I have to use this on-screen keyboard because I'm paralyzed. I can't use my hands and arms. I put this out there every time now because the ones that don't know me, a lot of them question why I have it on the screen in the way. Well, that's why. Click away right about here. Shift space. And S ellipse. Shift space again and extrude. Then a 3D render. Select the ellipse node. Right now, if you adjust the width and the height, it won't stay symmetrical, so we'll lock that together. Right click on the width, expression, click on this little plus sign, drag the quick whip over to the height and let go. Now when you move it, it'll move both the width and the height. I'm going to set the size to 0.75. Uncheck the solid. I'm going to start with the border width at 0.015. We can always come back and change this later if we don't like it. Click away right about here. Shift space and S rectangle. Merge them together. Select the rectangle node. Uncheck the solid. And border width goes 0.015. Bring the height down to 0.14. But basically use these for a template. You can use them if you like it in your project, but I'm going to use them as a template to mask something a little bit different here in a little while. Set the angle at -40. And set the width at 1.1. We can always change these later. Right click on the rectangle. Copy. Click away below it, right click and paste instance. For those of you that don't know what an instance is, I'm sure most of you do now by now, it's an exact copy of whatever node you're taking it off from. And you'll see a little green line connecting the two. In the instance, everything you see highlighted in green indicates that it's still coupled to the original node. We're going to decouple some stuff here. We'll start with the X offset, right click, and D instance. Same thing with the Y offset. Right click and D instance. Connect that into the merge. Bring that one right up to match with the other one. Select the instance. That's good for now. We can readjust things later if we need to. Click away right about here. Shift space and S text. Put your text in the box. You'll probably barely be able to see it. We'll try 0.2 on the size. Go to layout. Under rotation, Z-axis, put that on -40. We'll go back to the text. Make it a little bigger. I'm at 0.25. Looks good. Right click on the text. Copy. Click away. Right click and paste instance. Same thing here. Click away, right click and paste another instance. Let's rename these. I'm going to put this text 2. And text 3. Select text 2. Go to the text window, right click, and D instance. Go to layout, under center, right click, and D instance. Now go to text 3, we'll do the same. Go back to text 1. Move that up to the top line. Go to text 2. Change your text. Go to text 3. Same thing. And we'll bring that one down. Set your tracking to your liking. And you can change the color in any one of these. They'll all change at the same time. Put the extrude in viewer 1. If you look, we don't have any excursion yet. Select the extrude node. I'm going to go to 0.1. light switch up here you can select. If you see the pivot point is at the back, we're going to move that to the middle. Go transform. Pivot. We had the extrude set to 0.1. So we want half of that, so we want 0.05. And that'll put the pivot point right in the middle. Let's add a light to this. Select the extrude, 3D merge, and a light. Go to render. Change it from software to hardware. That way it'll optimize the render the cache mode. Select lighting and shadows. Now you see in viewer 2, we have no light. Put the merge in viewer 1, and you'll see the light is protruding through the back side. Select the light, go to transform, select use target, that way it'll always point at the subject. Under translation, Z-axis will move the light towards us, back away. And if you look at viewer 2, you can start to see it. I'm gonna leave mine pointing straight at it. Go to controls. Open the cone angle all the way up. Look at it close, the sheen on it is way too bright. We'll adjust that down. We'll put all these settings in a macro at the end. Let's go back to the extrude. Under materials, specular. Take the intensity down to your liking. I like right about 0.5 for default. Again, these settings will all be in a macro. And you can adjust the exponent to your liking. Go to the S ellipse. And go to style. Pick a color. Same thing with the rectangle. Now, if you like what you see, you can use it as is in the rectangle. If you go to controls, you can adjust the corner radius to round. Whatever you want to do, you can make it narrower. But he wants something a little different, so I'm going to show how I use them as a template. Let's go ahead and animate this first, get that out of the way. Put the play at frame 0. And before we do that, let's double check something. Okay. With the extrude node selected, go to transform. Under rotation, y-axis. Set a keyframe. I'm on a 30 FPS. You may have to adjust accordingly. We have 5 seconds on the timeline. So I'm going to go to frame 75. Go halfway. And rotate the Y to 360. Take the playhead all the way to the end. And rotate the Y to 720. Make sure your extrude node is still selected. Open your spline. If this is in the way of your window, Go up here to this little button, says shrink. Select them. Go here to zoom to fit. Down here to select all. Hit F on the keyboard for flatten. And then T. And that'll open up this little ease in, ease out window. We're going to do both so we can lock it. And run the ease in up to right around 50. Doesn't have to be exact. And then hit set relative. The set relative will allow you to stretch it as long as you want to on the timeline, and it'll keep rotating. Give it a play. Okay, now we'll change those two. We'll mask these. Click away right about here. Shift space and S polygon. Click below. And add another one. Select the first one. I think them are a little long. I'm going to shorten them. I'm going to take it down to 1.0. Again, select the first polygon. After you close the loop, select this little modify only tool. That way you can't screw up your polyline very easy. You can move these points by highlighting them and using the arrows. Now select the second one. Again, select modify only. Disconnect those. Pipe them in like that. Let's start with the first one. Uncheck solid. And border width will go 0.015. I think 2.8 seems about right for the size. Now select the second one. Uncheck the solid. Say 0.015. And the size up to 2.8 or whatever yours comes to. I'm gonna line my text up. Add some color. Select the first one. Go to style. Same thing with the second one. We'll go up to the edit page. Make sure it's working before we make the macro. Okay, we'll make the macro now. Select these in the order that I do. You don't want to make it so you can change the text, the color of everything, and have the light and everything included. Click away, make sure nothing's selected. Hold down the Alt key. Then hit A on the keyboard. Keep the control button down. We want to deselect the media out and the two rectangles that we're not using. We could have deleted them, but you might want to save them in case you want to make multiple forms of this. I think this is my keyboard. I'm not sure if a regular one does this, but mine it'll bounce back and forth. Make sure those three are not selected. Go to macro, create macro. Give it a name. Okay, follow along. Put text in front of center. Same thing with all three. You don't really have to do all this if you don't want. You can just highlight them all except for the media out and the two rectangles and complete your macro without any controls. The extrude. We're going to include this pivot. That way if you add excursion to your logo, you can move the pivot point so when it rotates it doesn't wobble. I think I forgot to add bevel to it, but it's here as an option in the macro. Under materials, intensity, and exponent. I'm going to put specular in front of intensity. Light. Put light in front of intensity. The ellipse. Polygon 1. And polygon 2. Make sure the output is selected in the render. Should be by default. Go up here to File. Save as group. It takes you to macros, but go to Fusion instead. Templates. Edit. Titles. Here's where you can make a folder if you need to. I already have one. And save. We'll go to edit page, we'll go find it. You may have to restart Resolve. If you click on it, look in the inspector, everything's there. I'm not going to go over all of it. You can figure it out. Yeah, I did forget to add a bevel to it. Hopefully I'll remember to put a note when I edit this. Okay, and to move it around, go up here to settings. Move it around and size it, I should say. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.